Hey there, friends. Nice to connect with you. So, I managed to record this entire weekly energy update on my the audio. I recorded the entire audio, but I didn't press play I didn't press record on the video camera, and so I could have re-recorded it, but it would feel sort of strange to have like gone through like a practice run and then redo it again without pulling fresh cards. So the rest of this video, you're going to hear the audio from the original recording, and I'll just hold up some of the cards along the way. I know it's a little bit weird. I'm in the middle of moving. Sometimes things are weird. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. Hey there, friends. Welcome to your weekly energy update. Very excited to be connecting with you. You might notice all my stuff is gone because I'm in the process of moving. So my sweet little home office here is in transition. And probably the next time you see me, I'll be in a very different place. Very exciting week ahead. I would say that the themes of the week are like rectification and alignment. Something that has been a little bit out of whack or a wobble is coming back into clarity for you, and the actions that are necessary to step and move that forward are going to become clear. You're going to feel that beautiful momentum. So, like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have been enjoying these videos, share them with somebody. It will help me know that I can continue to make these videos and that it's starting to make some impact and growing. So if you're enjoying it, share it with somebody else and like and subscribe. So jumping right in for this week ahead, not our favorite card, definitely something that's a bit intense, is our Nine of Swords. This can be a sign that something is spinning, there's a lot of worrying, anxiety, maybe there's a decision that has been made or that's needing to be made that's just kind of wobbling around. It's creating a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, a lot of uncertainty. This can be the type of thing that keeps you up at night. I often see this card show up when it's tied to a deeper pattern. Even if something is pretty presently up for you, like, oh, it's about this, it tends to have roots that go back to something that is like a karmic or walking question in your life, something that has reared its head on a number of different occasions, maybe in different circumstances. So paying attention if this feels familiar, if the quality of the situation has sort of an echo from other times in your life. The clarifying card that's coming up with it is our Lover's card. Now this can show up in a couple of different ways aligned with this Nine of Swords. This can be that there's literally a relationship situation that feels anxiety producing, can be like a toxic situation or a very hard decision. But more so in this case, I'm actually seeing this as the uncertainty has to do with some essential part of who you are that's not being listened to. The Lover's card is about a unique, precisely you expression, your unique way of being in life, your soul's signature, your soul's song, and how it's being represented in the world. Something in your life or some element you're out of whack with. You're not listening to the deeper sort of quality of self, and as a result, you're really feeling some uncertainty there. This is a powerful card also. It tends to have a little bit of like a threshold quality to it, which means that something is happening, and the question is, are you listening to that guidance of your soul? Are you listening to that precise expression? And right now, I've been hearing it with clients, I've been hearing it with colleagues and different individuals. There's like an up leveling that's happening for people, which means we need to be that much more precise with how we're listening to where life, where our soul, where the divine is leading us. This is a time of deep precision and listening. So, next card for this week ahead is our Knight of Swords. Something is going to start to get refined. You're going to start to hear that call. That discomfort in the Nine of Swords is letting you know that something's a bit off. As you start to recognize that there's something that's not fitting, you're going to start to take action. You're going to start to move forward with much more force, much more clarity, and start to realign things. We know that too because the clarification card is our Justice card, which is like whatever it is that's been out of whack, you're going to be in the process of realigning it, putting things back into order. This is a big karmic shift, a big cosmic shift. It could even be that something that went wrong before or that was unjust is coming into justice. In other words, if something was unfair or there was something that was severely imbalanced, that rebalancing process is going to start to come to fruition, particularly because you're coming to recognize where something's out of whack and you're focusing in and making the moves that can help rectify it, which is why I keep using that word. Rectification and alignment. I had to look it up to make sure rectification was an actual word. That's that PhD level education there. So, third card for the week ahead is our Magician card, and this is a beautiful progression that happens through the week. This place of uncertainty, this place of not necessarily knowing something's off, lots of anxiety, starting to move towards creating greater alignment with our Knight of Wands and the Justice card, coming to the place of greater empowerment and alignment with what it is that you're wanting, what it is that you're creating in life. The Magician card is that alignment of all the different elements, right? He's got on his table, he's got the cups, the pentacles, the sword, and the wand. So he has all of the tools. He's able to bring the inspiration through his vessel into life and into manifestation. So by the end of the week, that clarity, that sense of where things want to be, that alignment with your higher purpose, that alignment with your soul, with the song of your soul, with what it is that you're bringing into life is coming to fruition, and the steps that need to be taken are becoming clear. You could go, oh, got it, click, I know what it is that needs to happen next. It's being clarified by our Eight of Cups, which tends to mean that in this inner realignment that's happening, there's also a recognition that you need to leave certain things behind. There's a calling for something higher, and even if the things that have been in your life, these elements or even these ways of identifying with yourself may have been fruitful and perfect at a different time, this is a realization that you're taking steps into a new place. You're going to a new quality of self, quality of soul, quality of relationship and expression in the world. This is a very, very potent week ahead of you because there is something that has been out of whack that's coming into alignment, and that alignment is changing the frequency, changing the pattern of your life. I had an advice card here somewhere and it seems to have disappeared. Advice card for the week ahead is our Page of Wands, which the advice here is to recognize how innovative, how capable, how creative you are. It's saying you can create life out of the desert. You can build and create and manifest things from a deep place of creativity. Let yourself have some fun. Let yourself realize just how adaptive and capable and spontaneous you can be. This is a week where you're bringing your creative fire to the table. As something gets aligned, your creative impulse is really going to come online. So enjoy that and enjoy this week ahead. Lovely to connect with you. As always, I'll see you from a different place next time. Take care.